Hey guys, TC Made with TC Gaming. I had a viewer ask a question about one of my retarget videos for CC3 to ALS version 4, and I probably should have done a run through the show that everything in that process worked. I think I did run around a little bit in there with some of the leans and stuff, but I want to show you the mantling system works. You've got, obviously the climb ups and everything. You've also got where if your character's standing on uneven surface, it's always tough to get them to move around, but you can see that their feet kind of separate off of there as they're going down the steps. And if you're standing on an uneven surface, see how their feet spread out. Let's see, I can go over here and stand on some uneven surface for you to show you that the foot placement works. If the character hits the Alt key, they crouch down. Double clicking it puts them into a roll. The character can, of course, run fast and lean. If you hit the Z key, it goes into slow motion. If I hit the V key, it shows me the debug view. I can hit the T to show the traces for the characters they're running around. Y shows you the debug traces, debug shapes rather. I don't have layer colors turned on because that's something really for the color of those mannequins that are running around over there. And then the big question that you had, I think, was, well, let me just show you also ragdoll. If you hit X for the ragdoll, you hit X again, the character will get back up. We showed sprinting, walking. You got the aim for your right mouse button. And if you look at the overlays that you're talking about, the default poses here. There's your masculine pose. You can see that the shoulders kind of get pitched out a little bit. And then if you go to feminine pose, it kind of cocks the hips back, stands the character a little bit differently with the arms spread out. Injured animation. There's your hands tied behind the back. A rifle. Of course, if you right click with the weapon in your hand, then you actually do go into an aim pose. Pistol one-handed, same thing. Right click to aim, goes into an aim pose. Come down for pistol two-hand, same thing. Aim. Right click. Your bow. And I'm hitting the Q key to get to these, by the way. The torch, right click, kind of puts the torch forward. Binoculars. Right mouse button puts the binoculars up to your face. There's your box, walking around with a box, And the same thing if you hit Q and you go down to your barrel. Now you might have a little bit of an issue with some like hand placements or something like that here and there, but for the most part, I think what you're asking for should be visible in this video. That all those things work with my process, or not my process, but the process that I used. And hopefully that answers your questions. So if you have any more questions, feel free to shoot me a message. I'm going to post the link of this to the question that was originating the reason for this video. You guys take care. I'll have some more content coming up for you soon. I'm working on some things. Hopefully over the next week or so, I'll get a bunch more content out for you. Take care. TC Made, TC Gaming.